Well, I want to say thank you for tuning in, and I want to say thank you to all those that took the time to watch my video yesterday. I appreciate it. Since then, I got a lot of feedback, and I like that, and a couple of new subscribers, which is pretty cool. I had a couple of things I wanted to follow up on because yesterday, of course, lots of people responded and had some good things to say and some negative things, some constructive things, and I appreciate that. Well, let's see. Where can I start? Number one, let's talk about Brandy. Apparently, there are those out there who believe that Brandy is not capable of having a perfect performance, and they believe that because her performance was too good to be true, she was lip singing. Probably because they watched some low quality video on YouTube or somewhere where there was a delay in the video, and so they're under the impression that it's impossible for Brandy to perform. Perhaps they don't know that Brandy is one of the greatest artists of our time, particularly my generation, and she's known as the Bible. Not the Bible, I shouldn't say the Bible, but she is known as the vocal Bible. I didn't make that up. Somebody else, actually, people in the industry have called her that. I don't need to. But here's the thing that I don't understand about people in lip singing. And if you followed me or watched any of my videos, you know I have a real crazy video that a lot of people watch to subscribe to me about Beyonce lip singing. And people used to get so angry with me because they would say, how can you say Beyonce's lip singing? Because you just don't understand that her dad used to have her running around the football track in Forest Hills. So that's why she can backflip and manage to breathe and sing, whatever. You know, but the bottom line is whether Beyonce's lip singing or Brandy's lip singing, and I'm not saying that either of them are, but whether they are or they're not, if they go into the studio and do a recording of their voice, it's their voice. And I can understand if, you know, Brandy came out on the stage and she was like lip singing to Whitney Houston. I mean, that's different. But she's not lip singing to Whitney Houston. It's her voice. She's recorded it, if that's the case, which I don't believe it is. Moving on. I just want to say that I'm particularly proud of BET. I thought it was a wonderful BET Award, probably the best that they've ever had. I don't know who's responsible for that. Whomever it is, I want to thank them. Now, that being said, I also want to know that BET has come a long way. I remember, you know, back, you know, a couple years ago, I graduated from college and stuff, and I just was like feeling myself, and I felt that BET really didn't meet the needs of a young African-American man who recently graduated from college, and I didn't like the types of shows that they had. I didn't feel like it was something that I just wanted to I didn't want to come home and watch BET 106 in Park or some rapper on TV. Like it didn't meet my needs. At any rate, I had the opportunity after the BET Awards to enjoy some show called Read Between the Lines. I think I watched a little Sunday's Best, and it occurred to me that, you know, BET is doing a better job at BET is doing a little bit of a better job at, you know, really creating programming that, you know, perhaps somebody in the middle class would enjoy. And I'm not saying that the programming that they have is, you know, panders to the lower class, but I mean, it's just like mess that I don't care about. I appreciate the programming that they have. But let me tell you one thing that I will not do. There's one thing that I refuse to do. I absolutely will not watch Keisha Cole in a reality show, another reality show on television. I feel like, let me just say, Keisha Cole, Keisha, I'm looking at you. You cannot salvage your career with a reality show. The bottom line is that you can't sing. Moving on. What's up with the Kim Kardashian hate? Now, I'll be the first to admit that I'm a critic of her behaviors, especially toward the Norwood family, since they did so much to put her on the map well before Ray J blessed her with a foundation for fame. She was performing as a style. performing as a stylist for Brandy, and so she, but people are really critical of her dating Kanye, and I don't really get that. I feel like if she chooses to date Kanye, if that's something that she wants to do, Kanye's interested in her. I don't think it's her. I mean, I think if you're going to be a really like a real business person, I mean, if you're going to be an effective business person, I think there's a part of you that really does have to be an opportunist. And if you get the opportunity, I don't think that there's anybody, especially anybody who finds Kanye attractive, or anybody who finds Kim Kardashian attractive, I don't think there will be anybody who will pass up the opportunity to date them, even if they were really genuinely interested in them, or if they felt like they might do something for their career. Now, some people say, well, Kanye doesn't really have to do that. He can date anybody, and it would be good for his career, and nobody would care. That's not necessarily true, because, the woman that, I mean, I don't know. I've recorded this video like 5 times and something keeps happening and I don't know what it is. But anyway, Anderson Cooper came out and said he was gay and like the world is going crazy. But what's interesting about that is that I think that, it's so funny how worlds intertwine. Like, who would ever think when you first start watching the Housewives series that somehow or another a CNN news anchor will somehow be attached to a housewife of Atlanta? Well, anyway, Nene Leakes, I feel like called that a long time ago, but perhaps not directly, but she had this interesting sort of like crush on him, and like his response to her was like, But any one time, she had gone on to that like Watch What Happens live show, and he joined her, which means that when you start like tying so I don't know. I don't think it's that bad. I mean, it's not bad at all, but I mean, the other videos that I recorded were so cool, because I talked about Birdie lip singing and Keisha Cole not having any talent, and BET trying to up their game to meet the needs of the black middle class, and Kim Kardashian not really. I heard that somebody had like jumped out of a bush when Kim Kardashian and Kanye were like walking down the street and start yelling that they were not talented. And of course Kanye, who has no filter at all, was like, what are you talking about? I'm me, which is true. He is him and he is pretty talented. So I don't know how somebody could say that, but obviously they were talking about Kim Kardashian. But I don't understand that either, because like I said, Kim Kardashian has a lot of talent. Like, she has a lot of talent. She has, and her talent life spans different genres, different professions. I mean, if she was interested, if she really wanted to go into the porn industry, she could. Let's be honest. If she wanted to go into making videos about how to have a firm butt, she probably could do that. If she really wanted to be a pop star, she probably could do that. I mean, what can't Kim Kardashian do with them? First of all, she's wealthy, so it's not like she's with Kanye because she's borrowing some of his money.